Hey everyone, Swampbox here. We're going to be doing the next main campaign mission. We got 4 of 7 done. I would very much like to fly, so let's see what we can do. The Broken Crown. Our friends have returned from the sepulchre of the first ones with a familiar face. Anduin, what terrible things he has endured. But as painful as it is, we must uncover what he knows. The jailer has blocked our way within the sepulchre, and we risk falling victim to domination ourselves if we blindly follow. He is our best hope. Wait, they got Anduin? When?
Fight for Azeroth. Anduin, can you tell us anything about the domination that the jailer put in our way?
No. I don't know how to counteract it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Rest. We will find a way.
What the hell's Talia doing here?
How can I help?
Hanging out with her dad? When I came to the Shadowlands to find my father, I knew it might be difficult, but I did not regret being able to stand with him when he needs me most. I mean, technically he needed you most when he was being lit on fire, but okay.
Farewell, friend.
There is much to be done.
There is a shadow upon my mind, like a cold hand whose fingers curl ever so softly around my heart. Oh, well, why is he still here then? We should have him, like, chained up or something.
We fight for Azeroth. And
Do you not understand? This one is bound to me. Fulfill your final purpose. Annihilation. The fate of all who carry my blade. My son,
Oh, shit.
this blade does not belong to darkness. It was forged by valor. And also by honor. Its legacy and ours are with you, even here. Now, let it be finished.
Arthas.
Is this all that remains of him?
The last flicker of his scarred spirit, consumed in the forges of the jailer.
No crown, no throne, not even a soul left for judgment. I hated you, hunted you, and with each selfish act became you. That is my burden to bear. But your legacy is at an end. Be gone then, Arthas Menethil. May the last whisper of your name fade and be forgotten.
Shit. My boy Varian. I freaking cried when that happened. When his dad died. Spoiler alert. I suppose I should have said that. But, I mean, that was like 6-7 years ago, so.
I will aid you as best.
our last option. Zovaal has blocked our pursuit. If we are to defeat him, we must find a way to withstand domination. But to overcome it, we need to understand how it works. The Primus of Maldraxxus created domination. He will be able to tell us more. Why did you do that? Why did you create domination? I asked Talia to bring a piece of the Helm of Domination to Zereth Mortis. I dread to think of what might happen if I were to try to carry it again. Let us discuss the way forward.
Zovaal needed to dominate the Automa to enter the Sepulchre, yet they did not succumb immediately. If we use the Helm of Domination, we may be able to discover the source of their resistance.
Should we use it? After all the devastation it's caused.
If we can find a way to resist domination, it is worth the risk.
Okay, so who's going to put it on? Me? I don't think so.
We all have a duty to fulfill.
I don't like this as an option any more than Talia does, but we need to wield domination safely if we are to find a way to overcome it. Our first step is to ensure that the helm still works on us. Oh, well, that's terrifying.
Much has been asked. More will be required.
Hello, darkness. I created domination as a tool to punish Zovaal. My anger informed that creation, and now we pay the price for my hubris. Even the Eternal Ones err on occasion, but we are not without hope. Take the half of the broken Helm of Domination and test it upon one of your own. If it retains enough power, it can then be used to test it elsewhere in Zereth Mortis.
I volunteer. I can bear this pain again, for the good of the many.
Take the helm, champion. You have the best chance of using it without giving in yourself.
Well, great. Now I'm the Lich King. I'm a paladin. This didn't go well last time.
Harness your hate. Make it useful. The power is too much. Hold! I am myself again.
So, the Helm retains its power. While fortunate for us, it remains disturbing. Our enemy is relentless.
Even those who overcame domination are not entirely immune to it now. But there may be something buried in that history that can aid us. I will think on this. For now, focus your efforts on the creatures of Zereth Mortis. See what makes them more resistant.
You must not falter.
Testing 1, 2. The creatures of Zereth Mortis have existed here since well before I created domination. We have seen the effects of Zovaal's forces have had on them, but I believe there is more to be learned. Use the helm on the denizens of Zereth Mortis and see what you can uncover about a natural resistance.
We fight to save the Shadowlands.
There is much
Elder
to be done.
Eru. Since we have earned the trust of the Enlightened, I have learned more about the explorations into Zereth Mortis. They know more than they are willing to tell, but often do not act on that knowledge. Perhaps where they observe, we can be a catalyst for action. In a secluded corner called the Lexical Glade, there is an elder named Eru. She may be able to give us insight on how we might use the language of the First Ones. Seek her out and see if she will help us.
I fear darker days are to come.
I'm sure Jane
The
is
way
happy to have
forward will
Anduin back.
not be easy.
It's good to have Anduin back with us, but I fear he will be haunted by the memory of the things the jailer made him do. I know how long it takes to forgive oneself. How do you feel about Arthas? I feel conflicted. Even when he committed atrocities, he thought he did so in the name of justice. I am one of the few who can still remember the prince and not just the monster.
I will never forget.
Poor girl. Been through some shit. I mean, who hasn't? But still. Why would I test the helmet on local chickens? just seems mean. Where is Paco? Says he's right next to me, but clearly not. That looks like a chicken to me. Well, cervids aren't immune. If I'm saying that right. Cervids, serve. Why is it the chickens always explode? These poor guys. Even with Fareem's quest there, when you're recalibrating them, they explode. Curious where Paco Pac went. I mean, he's clearly still here. Just not loading on my screen or something. Well, it wasn't instant.
Must you always stomp about?
The more advanced creatures resist domination for longer. Well, of course, I could have told you that. It's all about the language. What is this? You wish to know if there is anything here that can help you resist moss-sworn magic? You are in luck, stranger. I happen to know that this place is a library, and libraries are wonderful places to find what you are looking for. Elder Librarian. Cryptic Catalog. This area is a repository of various texts. What do they say? I have no idea. I have dedicated myself to their catalog and organization. This is more important than ever with invaders destroying the balance in Zereth Mortis. We must preserve what we have found so far. You can help. Go into the glade and memorize the phrases there, then meet me down in the grotto. There is something in it that might help you test that helm of yours further.
Sometimes the language will change right in front of you. I think this adaptation may be what you seek. Meet me in the grotto when you're done. We can test this theory there.
I really like the helicids, the little snails. I like their model. Haven't gotten the snail mount yet, though. But I know there is one. Haven't really looked it up on how to get it, though. Is she already in here, or?
Peace, my fellow pilgrim.
This place is wondrous. I could spend all of my existence here. I don't think you guys die of old age, so that's very possible. The not-scientific method. The language of the first ones is not static like most others. It evolves. Creatures like the Sentries are more advanced than your average Pultrid. Obviously, their more complex thought processes give them an innate resistance to the invaders' overriding magic. But you should not take my word for it. We can actually test this. In the grotto, there is a librarian. Take those phrases you memorized and infuse them into it. Then try out your helm.
Infuse the librarian with the phrases you have obtained. Then try your helm on it. The results should be fascinating.
I don't like just murdering these guys.
As you can see, the more advanced the language, the more resistant the creature.
Great, now we need to do a bunch of book learning before we go raid. You see, it took far longer for Domination to overtake the librarian's native purposing. Of course, it did fall in the end, but I would call that a success if for your particular interest. Do not worry, another Automa will take that one's place. There must always be a librarian. That is a reference to something. Is it the librarian, like, bad sci-fi movies, I wonder? 2 paths to tread. Did that answer your question? Oh, you wanted a way to completely resist domination magic. That I'm afraid I do not know. The first one's language will only delay the inevitable. What I can tell you is that if you want to find more deliciously complex phrases of the first one's language, you should go to the Endless Sands and search the vaults. I wish I could go myself, but it has been overrun by those nasty Mossworn. Good luck with the rest of your studies.
Might I go with you next time?
Nothing to say?
Shall we converse? May you find what you seek.
Oh yeah, might as well just Earth. So all we need is like 400 buffs. That should be long enough to, you know, kill the jailer, right? Set my Hearthstone to Pilgrim's Grace because it's the closest to here and to the Sepulchre, but I haven't been able to raid this expansion because I have a 1-year-old now and a very pregnant wife. So soon I might not even have time for WoW again. But don't worry, they'll eventually grow up and I'll go back to my baby. I'd like to remind my wife that I've been in a relationship longer with WoW than her. She, of course, loves this.
War is at hand.
This elder has given us an important answer to this puzzle, but now we must act on the information, though doing so will be difficult. First, we must infuse the helm with those indecipherable phrases from the first ones that are in the Endless Sands. But that will not be enough on its own. We will need more. Let me prepare while you acquire what we need. I will send word for you after.
Do not forsake your duty.
One half of the equation. The Primus's theory about the language of the first ones has borne out. Still, it may not be enough. While the Primus finalizes his plans, let us go deep into the Endless Sands to find the pieces of this power to infuse the helm. Darian, Talia, and I will meet you there to help with the Mossworn.
Take the helm to the Endless Sands and infuse it with the language of the first ones.
Talia and I will join you. Be prepared, champion. That region is entrenched with powerful Mossworn.
Yep. We good? I've done my tour of duty there. Especially helps if you have those Pakopok buffs. Well, especially the heal one. The Heliac. Just grabbing the quick buff there. For more healing. See, I can't. I wonder if I have to like relog. Pakopok, I don't know where you are, but I'm upset that you're not with me.
We stand together.
The enemy is formidable, but with the strength of our arms and the power of the broken helm, we may be able to even the odds, though I admit I have an extra sense of caution with my daughter in the field. Fair enough. I can understand that. My daughter is 1 year old, and I already want to, have her do nothing. Oppress and destroy. What we seek is in the vaults of the Endless Sands. To reach them will require strength and numbers. Together we will destroy the Mossworn. I look forward to taking the fight directly to them. Remember, they will be vulnerable to the broken shard from the Helm of Domination.
The chains of the past still bind us.
Aggressive excavation. Elder Eru said that we could find the most complex examples of the first one's language out here. We'll need to fight our way to the vaults, and then infuse the helm once we find those phrases. On a personal note, I never thought I'd have the chance to fight alongside my father, Though with the stakes this high, it somehow feels like exactly the place I'm supposed to be. I'm ready when you are. Aw.
Remember, you can use the Helm shard against the Morsworn if you need the extra strength. Well met.
See,
Shackles and chains. The scryers will.
holy crap, I guess so. Kinda want to kill the Oracle. Just for funsies. Ah!
You shall be silenced. Your cosmos is forfeit.
I don't have to use this, but for the sake of speed. It makes them take 200% increased damage. It's nuts.
Here's one. This phrase really doesn't make any sense, does it? Well, just looking at it makes my head spin.
That feeling in your mind is the quality that makes domination less effective.
You mean invading Mossworn slain? I mean, they were technically here before I was. I'm just saying.
We will face whatever comes.
Tell you what, that domination cache up here, that thing is hard to farm.
The way is blocked. We'll have to break our way through.
Look out!
Don't mind if I do. Ooh, what's
Taught
this?
you how to wield a hammer.
Sir Crestfall of Kultiris. He was always there for me growing up. Someone I could look up to in the flesh.
just chalk that one up with the rest of the keys that I have, which are way... Look, I got like 3 of them. So I'm just gonna use this one real quick. You know, if I wasn't recording this for a quest guide, having that buff would make it really nice to farm out the Domination Key. You get it from the Inquisitors and those guys, the Nazarene, Nathruzim. There we go. I am not handing that in until we're out of here.
When you were there, alone in Ice Crown, did you ever think of Mother and me?
Every day.
My heart.
I will aid
Well
you
done.
as best
Let us
I
hope
can.
that this is the last time we see the Helm used as a weapon.
The balance must be restored.
Yeah, it drops off of those guys. And the demons. The little baby Malganises. Okay, that guy just spawned. What the crap? He spawned before I was even done killing him. Just gonna grab that chest. I have so much cosmic flux. I think 25,000 is enough, right? Probably. I don't even know what it's used for yet. We've done it. The broken half of the Helm is infused with the most advanced pieces of the first one's power that we could readily find. We are so close to success. I'm gonna go with this one.
The Primus sent
All
word.
have our burdens
We are to
to
meet in
bear.
Bastion for a memory ritual.
So be it. Let us see what horrors we will have to relive.
Lovely. Where the memory resides. I think I know what will be asked of us in Bastion. It will not be easy. With this half of the Helm, we have collected the first part of what is needed to resist domination. But there are those of us who have also suffered from it, lived through it. In a way, it has marked us. All of us. There must be something in those experiences that will help us break free from Zovaal's influence. Let us go to the chamber of the first reflection in Bastion.
We will need to bring the remaining shards of the Helm as well.
I can bear them to Bastion, Father.
No other kind words for your daughter?
We all have a duty.
What's the
to
situation?
fulfill.
We are driven by
Stay
a
on
single
course.
purpose: retribution.
Feel free to skip ahead if you want, because this is just going to be me flying to where I need to go. It's cool I got the Terrachinid creeper. I don't have the enough Genesis motes or a lattice for that. I have so many Glimmer of animations. It's really annoying how many I have. To Bastion? Where's the... There you are.
How may I serve?
Here I can fly. Haha. Oh my god, too many world quests. Problem with being ADD perfectionist is seeing shit to do on the map and just wanting to clear the map of all objectives, even if you don't need to do it. There's a compulsive need to.
These mirrors will focus your memories to draw out the ones that we need.
This is a perilous undertaking, Kyrian. Domination magic is not easy to overcome.
We must harness what is within us. There is no other choice.
It must be done. I am willing to bear any suffering, so long as it will help.
We live in prisons of our own making.
I am Bane, son of Cairn.
Seems we must once again go to the farthest reaches of existence to protect Azeroth.
We will
Mother,
claim
guide
victory.
us all.
Together.
The true battle lies ahead.
Well met.
All is not lost. Not yet.
Good, you've arrived. We have assembled those who have suffered from domination in the past, some more recently than others. All have come through it, not always intact, but we are still standing. That is what we must capture.
Fight for Azeroth.
What we wish to forget. While the language of the progenitors will aid us, there is another trait that will help us break domination's hold on us. An indomitable will. It's damn right. Those of us who have endured before and survived have that inherent resistance, which we will offer up to be infused into each of these shards. The Primus has assured me that this will work. With no other options, this is the only way. I trust that it will be worth the suffering.
Ready the shard.
Yeah, the man was literally on
I
fire.
knew you could do it.
I will will go next. I must endure for the legacy of Mograine.
I need to talk something first.
It is done.
All right, who's next? I feel lighter. What we wish to forget. I feel lighter, but I cannot forget what has brought me to here, what must still be done. I hope that Talea will remember what she saw. The man I am now, not some lone figure locked away, but someone who does what is necessary for the good of all. I feel that.
Let me go next.
What makes us strong? I wish that I knew of this place sooner. What terrible darkness could be purged from oneself, memories examined and expunged. I am willing to do whatever it takes to help defeat Zovaal, no matter the cost. This is the only way.
I pray some good can come from all of this.
What is this? It's too much!
Anduin, we cannot put him through this again.
I see your struggle, young lion. Allow me to offer perspective. The true battle lies ahead.
Ooh.
I don't remember the exact moment I wrested control. I do remember the rush of freedom, the clarity of purpose. When I loosed my arrow, I sought to become his judge and his executioner. I thought that if I could punish him for his crimes, I would be absolved of mine. Forgiven for the atrocities he forced me to commit against my own people. But there would be no justice that day for anyone. That is yet to come.
Don't be a bitch, get up. You're my boy. I think I understand. Anduin steels himself. I am ready to try again. What we overcome. I understand now. All of us that were touched by domination were able to tap into something, whether nobility or vengeance. It gave the strength to resist. With all that I have faced, I have to remember that I am still here. And if there are those willing to stand with Sylvanas, I have to believe they will stand with me as well. I'm ready to try again. This time I will overcome whatever I face.
I will try again.
Search for the light within you, Anduin.
You are strong enough.
There. I have done all I can.
You did well, Anduin.
This is not the end of your suffering. but it is a step forward.
Wait, if Pelagos is talking, where the... Oh, there he is. I'm like, where the hell's Pelagos? All the shards are now infused with the resistance we gained from our experiences with domination. It was not easy for any of us, but I am proud of what we were able to accomplish together. As for the rest, our future is in the hands of the Primus. Forge of Domination. We have all the pieces we need. The broken half of the helm has been augmented with the complexity of the language of the first ones, and the shards bear our memories, our will to resist domination. All that remains is for the Primus to reforge the helm. Then we will be able to draw upon the combined power for ourselves. I know that it is dangerous, but it is our only hope.
Once more, into the maw.
Let us be done with this.
Gotta go back to the maw. Should be able to... Oh, sweet. Damn it! Was she gonna port us? No! That's what I get for being impatient. My boy Varian. When he jumped off to 1v1 that Infernal. Ugh, my heart. It hurt. Wait, it's this way. No. Where the hell is it now? There it is. Go yeet ourselves into the maw again.
The Necrolords march on the altar of domination. Join us and lead the charge.
Nope, not today. It's too big. Feel insignificant. How appropriate that the place I was imprisoned in will be the setting for how we will free ourselves. The Crown of Wills. When I created Domination, I did not foresee how much pain it would cause in the realms. Not only the Shadowlands, but yours as well. It is time we take this helm, this symbol of that magic, and reforge it anew. But not for the same purpose it once had. Let it represent the strength of the will that you and your kind possess, so that it may help us overcome and defeat Zovaal at last.
It is time to remake what has been broken. What is to stop this new helm from being used to enslave others? It is to become something greater, an instrument of free will.
Never again will a Lich King reign in Ice Crown.
Well, so much for there must always be a Lich King. No other side text notes?
Imbued with the strength of those who defied domination. That which sought to bind us will be made anew. Behold, the crown of wills.
It's all shiny now.
With this reforging, our wills are our own.
For the future.
For the Shadowlands.
For Azeroth.
This will be the end of Zovaal.
Sweet. I'm attuned, I think.
What news?
This is a power unlike any I have felt before. We have made something new. It will be our key to defeating Zovaal. Tome of Eternal. Ooh. Crown of Wilds.
I will keep the crown close until it is needed again.
Of the past.
Focus your efforts on Zovaal's defeat.
We will finish this.
I'm going to save that quest for...
There is much to be done.
Well, yeah. No, let's just go back. Crown of Wills. The next video will be able to fly. Assuming you have the achievement stuff too. Really should send my Hearthstone back to Haven. Hey, I can see Pakopok now.
What's the situation? Duty
We
calls.
stand together.
There is more work yet to be done here in Zereth Mortis, but Zovaal's influence will be expunged from the Shadowlands.
The balance must be restored.
Ooh, I kind of want to hear what Talia says. Feel free to skip to the next video. I just want to...
We can do this. There is so much I want to ask you. I don't know where to start. When you grow up believing your father is a dead hero, everything is much more neat and tidy. When you learn he's quite alive, it's different.
The man I was did die that day. The dragon's fire sealed my purpose.
but couldn't you at least have let me know you were still there? Under that helm all that time?
Would you have journeyed to Icecrown if you knew?
Yes, of course. I would have gone anywhere for you.
Which is why you could not know. I had to make that sacrifice to keep you and the rest of the world safe from that place, from that power.
But it wasn't just you who made that sacrifice. It was the rest of us, too. Everyone who loved you.
I know. And for the pain it caused you, I will always feel sorrow. I pray that one day you can forgive me for it.
I'm just gonna leave a dad hanging there, Talia. Poor guy.
We will face whatever.
All right, well, one more campaign mission down. On to the next one.